Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria. We are looking at the energy for February of 2025 for your money and career. This is for all Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So if you are seeing this before the beginning of February, a little bit early, we do have a very lovely new moon coming up on the 29th of January in the sign of Aquarius. Aquarian energy is very futuristic energy, so great time to set some intentions, manifest something for your future. Also has a very positive aspect to Jupiter, so you can have a little bit of luck at this new moon as well. It does coincide also with the Lunar New Year. And the Lunar New Year this year, we're welcoming in the year of the wood snake. So you can look that up online and see what that means for you. So we got a lot of new energy here for you, right? A lot of new, fresh energy, looking at things in a new perspective, looking for a new job, looking for some new challenges, looking for new investment opportunities, looking for new ways to increase your money flow. All of these things are wonderful. You can also sometimes look at an old situation in a new lens and maybe even revive something. The beginning of the month, I think it's on the 6th of February, we do have Jupiter going direct in the sign of Gemini, and Jupiter has been retrograde for a little while. So Jupiter going direct is wonderful energy, right? Releasing us, sending us, propelling us forward to the future. Jupiter is our most beneficial planet. Good luck, good fortune, good karma, expansion, growth, abundance in our lives, but also big picture thinking and looking at the potential and possibilities of something, right? We're keeping an open mind, but we're also action oriented. Jupiter brings us a sense of adventure and a little bit of firepower. But in Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So we've got our thoughts, our communications, we've got our big ideas here, also technology. So great time to put your ideas in motion if you've been maybe making some plans or thinking about the possibilities of something to follow a dream. This can also be where technology may also help you in some way. We've got never ending story here. Ew. All right, Libra, get out of this thing. Okay. Never ending story is a little bit of an energy of woe is me. Sometimes we get in the energy where we feel like things just keep repeating themselves. Now, sometimes in this energy, this can be us repeatedly telling ourselves the same story. Do you believe that you can be successful? Do you believe you're abundant? Do you believe that you can achieve whatever it is you want to achieve? Do you believe that you can create positive change? Or are you stuck in a little bit of a negative energy, right? Why bother? It's just going to be the same story as last time. Why bother doing this? There's probably not any room for improvement, right? And when we get in that energy, it's really hard to get ourselves out. Okay, so if you are in that energy, tell yourself a different story. Because let me tell you, we are coming up to the end of our astrological new year, and there's so many things changing this year. This is a transition year. This is a year when the outer planets are changing signs. They're transitioning. They'll come into new signs for a few months and then go back to where they've been comfortable for quite a while. And then in 2026, they're going to permanently stay in new signs for however long they're meant to, right? But years is what it is. So we have a lot of shifting energy this year. And so really take the opportunity to make the changes. Tell yourself a different story. You don't like the way your life is right now? Change it. But you got to believe in yourself that you can. So, it's really important that we do get out of this energy. It might be hard. It might require making some very difficult decisions for some of you. Okay. But ultimately, it's time to tell yourself a different story. We've got soulmates here as well. So this can certainly be a time when you are looking to partner up with better people. Essentially, okay? Soulmates can certainly indicate love and romance. So maybe some of you have some doors to love opening up. We do have a new moon in Pisces coming up in February. And this can certainly bring in some lovey-dovey energy. So for some of you, your life may be about to change on a personal level. And can this influence your money? It can. right? It absolutely can. You could be leveling up in a commitment in a relationship, right? Maybe you're moving from dating to moving in together. This can have some positive impact on your money, hopefully. If you are, maybe meeting someone new and just starting to date, right? This can eventually, right, have an impact on your money. The energy that activates today can take up to 6 months to play out. And so we just need to keep an open mind. We need to look at the future, right? We don't want to get too hung up on the past, okay? Because the soulmate energy can indicate that there's very supportive people in your life already or coming into your life. And this can be the perfect coworker, the perfect boss, the perfect match with a company. Soulmates come in many different forms. They're not always romantic. We get hung up on that sometimes, right? But this can certainly represent there's positive, supportive people around you coming in new, and also ones that are already there. Okay, so embrace a little bit of help and support from your friends or from your loved ones, but also trust that there's the perfect opportunity out there for you somewhere. But we do need to lift our head up. We do need to, look at things in a more positive light. It's easy to get in the dumps, right? And it's hard to pull ourselves out sometimes. So you could have some very supportive people that can help you in that area. But the soulmate's energy can also indicate what makes you happy. What is the perfect job for you? What is the perfect way for you to earn money that puts a song in your heart and a smile on your face? Because this can be the time when those doors are opening up for you in order to find that. But you need to be honest and truthful with yourself. What makes me happy? Where do I need to look? Where do I need to create my own opportunity as well? Because the perfect match is there. We have the Justice card at the back of the deck. Well, Libra, look at this. The Justice card is a focus. It's your card. Okay, number one. It is also a focus on balance, harmony, and positive things in your world. The Justice card can represent being truth and honest with yourself or with others. The truth will always set you free. The Justice card can represent, with Never Ending Story and the Justice card, some of you may be actually having some issues with a partnership in your life. This can certainly represent, think justice of the peace, right? It can be getting married, signing a marriage contract. It can be resolving legal matters. So if you've been going through a divorce or something like that, this can be resolving legal matters. If you've had anything going on with a previous employer, this might be where, your soulmate, you might meet the perfect lawyer at the right time. But the Justice card can show positive things happening with contracts. Okay, whether you are trying to break away from them, get what you deserve, or whether there's new ones coming in. So it can be really, really positive for you in that area. Okay, pay attention to details before you sign anything. Just always a good word to the wise. But the Justice card is your energy. Are you being fair with yourself? Are you being truthful with yourself? Are you being honest with yourself? Because Justice card represents fairness, equality, honesty, and truth. And if you are in a situation where maybe people aren't being honest and truthful with you, your workplace, for example, then maybe it's time to move on. You're like, oh, not this again, right? It might be time to move on because it might not be having a good effect on you, right? It's not where you want to. We spend a lot of our time and energy at work. And if it's not a healthy environment for you, then we need to look elsewhere, right? So the Justice card, be honest with yourself. Can I live with this? Am I compromising my own values? Is there a potential to move onwards and upwards in here? What am I holding on for, right? Or is it time for a change? So the Justice card can show that, you could potentially land yourself a new job or a new contract somewhere out there, okay? But some of you could be buying something as well, okay? Or maybe you're just stuck in the same old spending habits there as well with this never-ending story. So we do need to do something different. Balance and equality, right? We can spend money, but we also need to make sure that we're not going absolutely crazy with it as well. But be confident in yourself. All right. The Justice card is your energy. Focus on you, your goals, your priorities, what's important to you. What do you want to attract? What do you want to try? and what makes you feel good, right? Because the universe says, it's time to focus on your goals. We do have the Eight of Pentacles here for you, and the Eight of Pentacles is actually a really positive card, right? The Eight of Pentacles is one of being very productive, being very useful, working hard, and accomplishing something, right? Is a creative energy here as well. But the Eight of Pentacles also can show that yes, you're getting things done, but you're ready for something, okay? The Eight of Pentacles is often a card of apprenticeship. It's the card of the employee, the worker. And so, but this is, you're ready to take the next step. So the student wants to become the teacher. The student is ready to graduate. The employee is ready to maybe be the entrepreneur. The worker bee is ready to be a supervisor, right? So we're ready to take that next step. We're ready to level up. And so the question there is that going to happen where you are right now, or do you need to make some change, right? So sometimes we need to open ourselves up to some different possibilities there, because the Eight of Pentacles always reminds you that you have the skill, the knowledge, and the experience that you need to attract more abundance and prosperity and get those high-paying jobs and things like that in your life. And don't sell yourself short, okay? Rely on your experience and your knowledge, okay? And believe in yourself there, right? So especially if you're going out for a new job, right? You want to highlight your accomplishments and your knowledge, and your loyalty as well. We're loyal a little bit with that Eight of Pentacles. And there's a fine line between, just being honest and open. This is what I bring to the table, being very practical in your approach. Sometimes we can be boastful, and that can come across as arrogant. It's a little bit of a put off to some people, but we don't want to sell ourselves short either, right? So sell yourself in a positive way. We've got the Two of Cups here for you. Things coming into alignment for you, collaborative partnerships, creative partnerships. This is a soulmate energy with the Two of Cups. But this is also where you come into alignment with your higher self, right? You are taking a balanced look at your world. You are finding the equilibrium between action energy and creative energy, your masculine and your feminine, and things are just coming into alignment. So if you've been feeling a little bit down in the dumps, this is where you might be feeling a little bit better, okay? Or you are making the right decisions for yourself, Two of Cups, to bring more balance and harmony in your life, because you're working hard with the Eight of Pentacles. And even though that's fine, it's wonderful, we do also need to make room for play and love and laughter and all those kind of things. So you might be making some important decisions in the month ahead to restore some balance in your life, right? Because when we're working too hard, all work and no play, right? Never ending story. Okay. We've all seen The Shining, right? So all work and no play, fine for the short term, but in the long term, it really starts to eat away at us a little bit. So the Two of Cups there, you could be really trying to find that better way to find that more balance and harmony. But collaborative and creative and positive partnerships can also be highlighted for you. The right job, the right people, the right boss, the right company, you name it. And of course, some of you have a personal relationship that maybe you're ready to take to the next level here. And this can actually release the pressure valve for you on your finances. Two paychecks can certainly be better than one. And it's all of a sudden like you're making more money, but even though you're not making more money, right, you're just keeping more to yourself, especially if you are sharing the bills. We've got the King of Cups here as well. Success, taking the lead, following your heart, doing what you want, being in a position of authority and strength. So the King of Cups can certainly show some of you have an opportunity here to level up your situation and your career path. And of course, your personal relationships here as well with the King of Cups. Okay, some of you have an opportunity here to be an empathetic leader, or perhaps you partner up, you find yourself a new job with a boss who is just absolutely awesome to be around, right? Or you find yourself, maybe a new employee comes to your workplace and you're like, wow, I kind of really like this person, right? And they can shift the energy around. One person can change the energy in an entire room. for both the negative and the positive, but this is in the upright, so we're in the positive. So this can be a really positive person that comes into your world, in your personal life or in your business life, someone who you enjoy spending time with, you like collaborating with, and this can be awesome. If you have a very empathetic boss, someone that's really easy to talk to, someone that has people's best interests at heart, there could be a promotion in there for you somewhere along the way, because they actually might even recognize all of the skill that you bring to the table. All right. But the King of Cups can also be you, believing in yourself, being confident, taking charge of your situation, and finding your true path to success and happiness in your career path or in your home life, right? As certainly with your money, right? Your ability to create money, right, is right here at your fingertips. And we've got the World card. So some of you are done with a situation. You're ready to expand your horizons. You're ready to walk away, or you're ready to take that step up. The World card indicates there's an important cycle that is coming to an end. Never ending story, right? We're putting an end to that and we're moving in a better direction. The World card can represent success coming in here for you as well, right? So be thankful and grateful, always express thanks and gratitude, but there could be a celebration in store for you. Some of you might be retiring, okay, at this time, right? Or you are finished with one job, one situation, and you're ready to take the next level. Because the World card, we celebrate, we wrap things up, we close things out, and then we move forward in a different direction, in the same direction, but a level up. But we're expanding, right? Expanding our universe. Some of you could potentially be going on a honeymoon here because the World card can represent some travel, when seeing the globe, globe-trotting a little bit there. Some of you here with the World card, World Wide Web, part of your business or career opportunities could potentially be online. And remember, we've got Jupiter in Gemini, ruled by Mercury. So science and technology, the internet, could be your path to financial abundance somewhere, or you could just maybe get a job online and you can work from home. That might be right up your alley. The World card does bring a world of possibilities to you as well. Okay, so keep an open mind. All right, you just never know. But with the Justice card at the back of the deck and the World card here, if you are having you're wrapping up contract negotiations, some of you are wrapping up legal issues, and this frees you from the past and helps you move forward into that better tomorrow. Some of you could be closing out a deal, a business deal, a job offer, an opportunity. Can be really exciting for you, right? That World card there is a little bit of an exciting energy. Okay, but we're certainly feeling a shift for you guys here. We've got the Ten of Wands as blessings headed your way. Okay, the Ten of Wands says your struggles, your difficulties are wrapping up. They're almost over. Okay, we're ready for some fresh energy, something new, or maybe just to make those improvements. If you've been feeling like the weight of your world is on your shoulders, this energy is going to lift for you in some way, especially a financial burden. Okay, the Ten of Wands can also show you're ready for more responsibility. Because in this energy, you don't give up, right? You got a lot of responsibility. You got a heavy workload. You don't give up. You keep going. You keep persevering. And this is like, I'm going to show you, Mr. Boss Man or Mrs. Boss person, and I'm going to show you what I'm made of. I'm going to show you here my exactly how I can use my skills and my experience to get things done. The Ten of Wands, we never give up. We keep moving forward, right, till we get the finish line and we get things finished. And so, but then we're ready for something. So it's like a put me in coach kind of energy. And so you might be out to prove yourself a little bit, or you might be, saying, hey, I want this raise. I want this promotion. I want this position that's opened up. And, here's what I've done. And so, yeah, you're ready to take that next step, that next level of responsibility. But the Ten of Wands can also just be that reminder about the burdens that you may carry now, okay? And that there could be potentially a better way as you go forward, because the Ten of Wands is in your blessings position. So, saying no every once in a while can certainly be a blessing for you. Take some pressure off. Sometimes maybe people take advantage of you a little bit because of your good nature. Do you want to be helpful? And sometimes you can get the workload piled on you. So if that's where you're at, your blessing is in dropping this workload and taking a different approach at something, maybe even walking away from something there. But 10s are endings, so an ending can certainly be a blessing and they lead to new beginnings, and so the blessing of a new beginning as well. We've got the Lovers card. What is with this soulmate energy coming out here for you guys? Holy moly. We do have the Lovers card, your advice from Spirit. Number 1, follow your heart. The choice is yours. You have free will. If you like where you are, then you can choose to stay. If you don't like where you are, you can choose to leave. If you think that there might be a potential or an opportunity to course correct something, then that choice is yours, whether you want to talk about it or deal with it or make some positive changes or not. Lovers card is always about choices from matters of the heart. But the Lovers card, of course, is all about partnerships. So, your sign is very relationship based, right? The relationship with yourself, with your workmates, with your job, with the people in your life, right? So this can be a very relationship-y month for you, right? You might be working with some very collaborative people. You could be actually enjoying your workplace as well. And this can be part of the conundrum here with the never-ending story, is that maybe you don't make the money that you should be making or that you want to be making, but you enjoy the people you work with. And so this has caught you in a loop, right? And it's like, I want change, but am I trading, the devil I know for the angel that I don't know, that kind of thing. And so this could really kind of throw you in the midst of oh my goodness, I just don't know what to do. But this can also be a time where you have a personal relationship of some kind, whether it is dissolving or whether it is blossoming or whether it's brand new coming in, that can certainly affect your money or your career path in some way, right? And it looks like a positive way, whatever it happens to be. So maybe letting go of an old relationship can have a positive impact on your money, right? Especially if maybe you've got some legal stuff going on, you're waiting for a separation agreement or, alimony or child support, things like that, right? That can affect your money there. If you're getting married, right, or you're moving in with somebody, that can certainly have a positive impact on your money as well, right? Especially if you equally divide the financial responsibilities, right? So it's like, it's like a sigh of relief, a breath of fresh air. So new people coming into your life, right? Maybe your priorities change. It's like, I want a little bit more fun. I don't want to work so hard. I need to figure out how to get more balance in my life, right? All work and no play, not good for anybody. So with that Lovers card, you could have some very important choices to make in the month ahead, but ultimately follow your heart, right? So like I said, the only challenging card that we've got here for you really is the never-ending story. So it's time to break a cycle, break a pattern. It's time to open the door to something a little bit more positive. And ultimately trust yourself in the decisions that you make, but also trust that you may have some important relationships that can impact your money or your outlook on your money and your career path in some way. We have manifestation cards here for you. Think before you act. Make it a daily habit to determine the outcome of every event in your life through your thoughts. Set the universal forces ahead of you in everything that you do and everywhere you go by thinking the way you want something to go in advance. Then you are creating your life intentionally. If you think something's not going to work out, it's not going to work out. If you are thinking positively, it's more likely to work out, or you will see that if there's a no, that there's a reason for the no, right? See what you want as here now. What are the most powerful words you can say for manifestation? It's here. It's here, right? Always here and now. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. Okay. I hope there was something here for you in some way. If there was, if you enjoyed your reading, please do like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to check out your sun, moon, and your sun, moon, and your rising sign readings for the big picture, because I feel like there might be something a little bit more in one of those. If you don't know your birth chart, there's online resources where you can get it to know your rising sign. You just need to know not just your place and date of birth, obviously, but also the time of your birth. Very important. Okay. But one of the resources that I do like, I don't have any affiliation with them at all, is Cafe Astrology. They've got some great free online reports there, and their birth chart report is actually really comprehensive. So there's a lot of others out there as well. That just happens to be one that I stumbled across a few years ago, and it's very helpful for a lot of people. So give it a whirl. I have nothing to do with them. It's just one that I like. So anyways, but I feel like there might be some more underlying things or some more messages in the other readings for you as well. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful February, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.